Last time.
If you come up to me alone, then I won't do anything to the old resident district either. I promise you.
What do we do, Alba?
There's no choice but to go. It might be a trap. There's no fucking way it isn't.
Here we go.
When I split up with Kojaku and the others, I put Ren into my bag and board the elevator. I stare at the numbers as the elevator goes up and up. Toue is at the top of this. Sei is too. In any other situation, the anxiety and tension would have crushed me. But I have Ren with me, so I'll be alright. This is... When I stepped off the elevator, the first thing I saw was a door. These red doors that, well, it's gonna be our last time seeing them. For me, anyway. The atmosphere of this floor was different from the others. Let's go, Ren.
Yeah.
I silently gripped my hands into fists and went forward. Behind the open door was a room the size of a wide hall, and a man was standing there in the middle. I've been waiting, Alba-kun. Huh? Toue, you kept your promise. I'm grateful for your good faith. I haven't called up anyone except you. I'd like to talk. Your comrades wouldn't have stood for that. I want to talk to you about something too. Then you and I have the same intention. What luck. I'll get right to the point. What is your real objective? What do you mean by that? I've heard from Granny the gist of what you've been doing. Saragaki Te, What are your thoughts on it then? Your end goal couldn't possibly just be to take control of every person on this island. A mysterious smile appears on Toue's lips. You have good intuition. That's right. This island is just the beginning. I'm going to make this island an independent country. A country? Yes. This island is pivotal for my research. However, there is no point of it if it's only a country. One needs a powerful military force to expand a nation. State-of-the-art weaponry, troops, facilities, capital. But as it strengthens, a side effect manifests: the feelings of the citizens. The public's ethics turn them unruly, and lead them to raising their voices, asking for peace and power. Yet it's the nation's duty to protect its people. There hasn't been a mighty nation that hasn't fallen. They ruin it all without thinking, because their lives are hard, and don't think about what happens next. But even if they do think, their ideas never go quite well in the real world. A common occurrence. I don't like going halfway, so I thought of how I could seize the will of the public. I'd make a country, full of soldiers who wouldn't dare to disobey their leader. Something like a religion, in a sense. Toue, you're such a fucking disappointment. You're just every other guy with power. You just want more power and you want people to not question you. I honestly thought you were gonna be more than that. But shit, that's fine. You can be a douchebag. That's okay. I'm okay with you being a douchebag too, I guess. If anyone questioned my ideas, then they, along with other rebels, would be massacred. Then the people would be united by fear. However, it's different for me. I realized something I hadn't before. The thought came to me without a single other question in mind. I thought of a way to stylishly and dramatically murder someone. And here we have our title, ladies and gentlemen. Dramatical murder. Thank you, Toue. So you became that leader figure? It was inevitable. I was the initiator of it all. What happens after you create your country? Do you plan on being a king? There seems to have been a misunderstanding. I don't have any worldly desire. It's not a tangible wish. I want to have a challenge, and see how far my ideas will take me. And your challenge and ideas just happen to involve gaining power and conquering the world. That's such a coinkydink, It's real fucking visionary. Challenge? Who? No one in particular. In cliched words, destiny, or the gods, if I may say. If my ideas are righteous, my plans should go smoothly with little difficulty, but it all ends if I make a mistake somewhere. I am blessed by the fact that my plans are still moving, although it does not mean I've won my bet against fate yet.
So, you'll go as far as you possibly can.
That's right. I have interest in the human mind. How far can another person go with someone else's mind? I will expand my sights even further, against fate. However, it's boring having victory handed to me. And the higher the difficulty, the more fun games tend to be, you know?
So human life is a game to you, and that's all.
Life is win or lose, not just for me, but for everyone. Family, friends, people will fight over anything. Am I wrong?
That might be what you think, but I'm not going to let it be that way. And the people around me? I won't let you treat them as pawns either. Don't drag people into your sick little game. No one is here to participate in it. And you even brought Say into it too.
Say? Without him, my plans wouldn't have made it this far. He is of vital existence to me. And now you, the other part of the puzzle, have appeared. What could this be other than fate? You two twins are the greatest pieces fate has given to me.
What is he saying? Say and I are just pieces of a game? Pawns to be moved? Not a fucking chance. The anger festers in the bottom of my chest. I won't forgive you for treating people like tools, you bastard. Do you think I'm just going to take that silently? You're just like me, some human.
I wanted to stay and talk, but don't you have a purpose for coming here?
Why don't you take a look?
You're overreacting. Are you here to become my enemy? You, with the same powers as Say, are my greatest opponent.
So what? I can't stand you. That's it.
Well, alright. There's only one answer. Either you or I will win. Or rather, whichever one of us destiny chooses. You know well that the place where you wouldn't be able to run from, the place where we'd fight to the death, would be here.
Huh?
Alba.
Okay, so back into rhyme.
One more time.
Oh. This is Usui.
A rhyme field. Rhyme? So it's Toue.
Seems so.
This will be the second time I've fought with Toue in rhyme. This wasn't the field from last time, though, so this must be Toue's real field. A mysterious place with a gloomy and ghastly mood to it. I lost last time. Now, I feel more powerful. The scenery begins to shake, and two figures appear. One of them is Toue, and the other...
There's Usui.
What is that? Usui? Why does Usui look like that?
That's Toue's all-mate, and that is Usui's true form.
Are you serious?
Now, shall we begin? Your turn first, Alba-kun.
A calm and cool smile rises to Toue's face. His carefree attitude just fires me up more. Can I really win this?
It'll be fine, Alba.
When I turned my eyes to his strong affirmation, I found Ren looking right at me. That's right, I have Ren. Well, ready or not. Dun 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 dun. Mortal Kombat! He's pretty tough.
Now it's my turn. Oh.
Ren, are you okay?
Yeah.
Shit. We're not even making a dent on him.
This Usui is also modeled on Sei. They have the same face. Can't you tell?
Huh?
Sei and Aoba, the twins chosen by fate. Sei, given a name that means life, and you, a child who died after birth, chosen by death itself. Sei has the ability to give birth to things, while you hold the power to destroy. The two of you are one. There were many times when Sei was comatose for the sake of brain and consciousness research. Sei, who had lost his liberty, had only his heart working, and gave birth to a large-scale self-consciousness. I would liken it to as if he had divided his own consciousness into a large amount of fragments. When following the electromagnetic waves of the consciousness he created, one can enter various places. It's simple as a network system. It does not mean that the consciousness functions on its own, but if one follows down the network, they can reach an area of their own choosing and access it. Alba-kun, it's even possible to communicate with you across it.
Sei communicated to me. That must have happened at some point. The game messages?
As we put Sei's ability to use, we created personal dolls by brainwashing them by injecting Sei's consciousness into them. Usui is one of them, and so, Rhyme was created. After that, Sei's consciousness began to diffuse and gradually became weak. Usui is the second Sei, in a sense. Well, hi, Sei.
Ren?
I'm still fine.
Alba-kun, you should have realized it by now. You should have known the moment you thought you were going to win, you had already lost.
Yeah.
What do you think happens to people the moment when they put their intentions high on a pedestal, thinking of themselves noble? Nothing. Only when people lock their desires and emotions away can they achieve true bliss. Ego death. If there is desire, there is battle. When that is erased, people will be able to achieve equality, tranquility, and pure bliss. You think my ideas are wrong, don't you?
So, this side of Toue is more interesting, admittedly. Although I don't know how he balances this with wanting to take over the world, but okay.
Do you think that a world that's run by greed, where life is pointlessly taken away, is right?
Oh, so he sees himself as improving the world. So he's making the place better by him conquering it and ridding people of free will. Okay. No,
You hold the power of destruction, a direct link to death. What you've been using to kill off Sei's consciousness that we've spent so long on,
No. It's true that my power is only good for destruction, but it's not like that. Death and destruction aren't always the same thing. It's a release from something, to end something to begin anew. That's why there's death.
I see. If you think so, then try to overcome it. Show me how you'll stop my life with your death. Then, maybe you'll be able to release me as well.
Shit. If that happens again, Ren won't make it.
I get what he's, as an aside, I get what Toue's saying, that ultimately if you get rid of emotions, then there's no pain, which would be true, but he's also forcing that on people to not have pain. So, yeah, kind of a dick move.
I'm fine.
No. What if...
Alba, it might sound weird for me to say this to you, but if Usui has Sei's consciousness within it, you may just be able to reach him and call him out.
What do you mean?
This is a rhyme field. It's closer to communicate mind to mind rather than through flesh. Like how you did to me, you can call out to Sei.
I see. I got it. I'll try.
And during it, I'll protect you.
Sorry.
It's my duty.
I concentrate. I call out to Sei in my mind. Sei, answer me. To my call. Answer me.
Answer me. Please. Answer me. Please. I'm counting on you. Answer me, brother.
Usui's eyes are looking at me.
Destroy me. It's fine now. I'll destroy it. I'll release you with my power.
Usui's attacks have stopped.
When I return to reality, I see Toue on his knees in front of me. A smile rises to his face. As I'd expect, a complete loss. So, fate led you to the victory. But either way, it's alright. God's judgment is impartial. It has to be. Toue slowly gets up, but keeps a distance between us, looking slightly pained. The loser will gallantly leave the stage. It's the least he could do, really. Sei is in that room over there. Toue looks to a door in the room, but I kept my sight on him without moving. The loser will gallantly leave the stage? That means...
Are you possibly...
I didn't say any more than that. As if to confirm my suspicion, Toue's smile deepens. That moment before the crash is the most magnificent, isn't it? After this, Toue will definitely... I took my gaze off of him and started to walk towards the door.
Alba.
Yeah, let's go.
I stood in front of the door without looking back to Toue. It's a large door covered in elaborate antique ornaments. I lay my hand over the handle and give it a slight push. Oh, that's unexpected. The room is bright and colorful, and decorated in a way not unlike a playroom for children. The ribbons, the toys, the gift boxes. The sudden burst of color gives me a flash of dizziness. A feeble-looking boy sits on a chair in the middle of the room, unmoving.
Sei? Upon seeing his blank expression, suffocating lumps arose in my throat. I swallowed them down and walked up to say, "This really is some creepy room for a child. What was Toue trying to do? Did he feel bad? Did he just want him to feel better? I don't... The pale skin of his cheeks are almost transparent whiteness. I reach out and put one hand to his face. His skin is cold. I suddenly remember our brief meeting in that back alley. Yeah, and was that a projection? Or was he actually there? Sei was squatting down like a lost child in the corner of a forgotten alleyway. Toue mentioned that Sei longed for freedom and had created countless self-consciousnesses. And because of that, both his body and his mind began to deteriorate. "I'm sorry for being so late."